unfortunately, we are advancing with a final phase of this waning moon, and on Sunday we will have the moon going into a cycle of renewal and new energy being put into motion. So for those who are interested, sometimes my visions come as part of a meditative process, but then there are also visions that come just very organically. It's what I call walking visions, and they'll just happen as I'm in the midst of doing dishes, cooking dinner, going to the grocery store or to the bookstore or to wherever I'm headed to. So pay attention, because a lot of times if you're sensitive to what's going on within your own consciousness, you might notice the brief experience that somewhat transports you out of the moment. And even though the whole point is staying present for the moment, the actual experience of having a vision can occur as a transportive phenomenon to give you that insight, that illumination that you're looking for. So you can access higher consciousness, and you can do it very, very easily, because the one thing that God consciousness or divine consciousness, however you wish to identify it, is always present for, is to connect with you. So it's not like you have to become like Moses and climb up to the top of a mountain in order to get the word. The word is always right there. It's very immediate. It's right in front of you. And as soon as you start paying attention, you're going to discover that you're getting little, snippets of input throughout the day and throughout the week. And the more that you put your attention on that, the more that you are empathetic to having that occur, the more you will see visions coming in that are very personal to you. So, the vision that came for this waning moon, as the moon is winding down, we're moving into this period of shadow and darkness. And that basically means the last 28-day cycle is in the process of disintegrating and breaking apart so that something new can be reconstituted. And I had a kind of delightful walking vision earlier on this morning, and within that I saw myself walking down a road right after a rainstorm, and of course synchronistically we had rain going on here in the region I live in. And within this process of taking this journey down this road, as the thunderstorms were clearing out and the rain had moved away, I looked down and there was a turtle in the middle of the road, and it was upside down. Well, first thing is that by Native American clan culture, I am from Turtle Clan, so I felt like, wow, this is cool. This is something that's coming through from my clan energy. So I reached down, and the turtle was on his back. He was immobilized. So I reached down and flipped him over, and he looked up at me, and he was really angry, and he says, "What the hell did you do that for?" And I kind of stepped back, and I said, "Well, because you were upside down. You were kind of in a state of helplessness." And he paused for a second and looked around, and he said, "Oh, I didn't realize that. Everything looks different." And then he thanked me and continued to do his little turtle thing and journeyed off and down the road. But I thought, wow, what a powerful message for this new moon that is on the horizon, this passage of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. Because I feel like the message that was very on point for a lot of us was that a lot of times we don't recognize when we are helpless. We don't recognize when we have lost our power or lost our understanding of our surroundings. And so the hand of God, that big finger from the sky that descends upon us occasionally to bring clarity back into our lives, can sometimes show up as a disorienting and occasionally disrupting situation that appears to flip us unexpectedly. And I think that that's really the energy that we're seeing building with this new moon. So when you encounter something that throws you off track, that causes you to stop and ponder, that is a part of an alternative vision that you're currently not able to access, don't react by drawing back. Don't run away from that experience, because really what's happening is that there is an intervention kind of energy building with this renewal of the moon. And within that journey, within that experience, you'll suddenly come to a new realization. Oh my God, I was floundering around. I wasn't making progress. I wasn't going down the road. I wasn't on my journey. Something had happened that had flipped me over, and I had become helpless without even realizing it. So we're moving into a very powerful new moon, and it would be good for you to do a little bit of ceremony to honor not so much just the passage of the moon and the stars, etc., but to honor yourself and your placement in this divine dance that is unfolding, and honor the spirit of the divine that exists within you, that is in fact you, but you may perhaps have lost sight of. So this is going to be a beautiful moon for embracing your truer, deeper nature, and for surrendering to experiences that may come along that you're not really prepared for right now. You're not really in expectation of these things showing up on the horizon and flipping you around so that you get a better perspective of where you are, so that you can continue your journey. So very, very optimistic vision, and I do think that as we get out and move around and share the love and express the love and consume the love and be consumed by the love, I think that you will discover that as we come out of the new moon and start next week, you have a clearer sense of where you're going and what it is that is immediate that you need to address, that you need to work on. So get out there and have fun with this new moon. It's a nice time to socialize during the dark of the moon. You can light a candle somewhere and have a couple of friends come over, share a bottle of wine, and tell some stories. Storytelling is a part of our lives that perhaps we are disengaged from. So sometimes just having a close circle of friends and a few lit candles and sharing some experiences or some visions can be a very fulfilling way to spend a weekend, especially a new moon weekend in the month of August. So stay tuned. More visions will be coming, and dreams and any other insights that happen to pop up into my little peanut brain. And I do hope you have a lovely, lovely passage into this renewal of the moon in the sign of Virgo. Bye now. When